health officials have said that people with schizophrenia would never work or go to school. Residents of the John Henry Foundation work part-time, are physically active, socialize, and live independently.
Well, I've had mental illness since I was about 14 years old. It started out with ADHD and schizoaffective disorder. I used to hear voices.
I was diagnosed with schizophrenia a number of years back.
Delusions, thinking that I had electronics in my body or that people were putting things in my food.
Well, it happened because I started getting these really funny thoughts and reactions to things that weren't really normal. And so I started going to workshops, and then I was diagnosed of psychosis.
First diagnosed, we really didn't know that he had a mental problem. We thought he was on drugs.
You could tell that something was wrong and that Jim was very concerned about what was going on inside of his mind, and he didn't know how to control it.
Oftentimes they come from a really difficult and very scary understanding of what's going on for them. Their mind plays tricks on them, which can be in itself absolutely horrifying.
The problem is that not everybody understood mental illness. And the question that you run into.
The John Henry Foundation is committed to its residents, their families, and the community at large. The center provides shelter and counseling, as well as training to the Santa Ana Police Department and other groups on how to deal with schizophrenia spectrum disorders. It needs your support to carry on providing these services to everyone.
JHF is a program devoted to serving people with schizophrenia spectrum disorders.
We have a high-level staff that is extremely passionate and dedicated in providing the best care that's available to individuals with this illness.
It really distances you in your relationships with family and friends.
For our families, we are focused on educating them about the condition.
We encourage family interventions, we encourage family participation.
Families are extremely dedicated and supportive of not only the staff, the program, but their individual family member.
Our low stress model helps to encourage emotional stability, which in turn helps with therapeutic interventions, helps in addressing any behavioral concerns that may occur, and in general, it keeps things very calm and relaxed. We want to encourage all residents to feel at home. We want them to feel part of us. And slowly, with time, as they reintegrate back into the community, back to their homes, they are taking so many of these skills, so many of these beliefs and motions and all the work that we put together to support their reintegration. These valuable job skills, including lawn mowing, cleaning, clerical work, putting things away, responsibilities around the facility, help create a sense of responsibility and help create a sense of pride when they've completed the jobs that they've signed up for and have been able to complete. Even them interacting and living with one another has various social effects on each person as they interact, as they work with one another, as they participate and go to outings together.
Living here at the JHF has taught me responsibility, and they really have given me a backbone to live a meaningful life in society. They take us out on outings every day and let us interact with society. They also become very close friends with us and guide us in our life and teach us tools and skills that we need to succeed in life.
She was the prettiest girl I ever saw.
When I first met Scott, I think he was really cute. And little did I know that we were to get married. We were married in Maui, you know, and because we were in Maui and they called it married in Maui, that's what the priest said. And we invited the relatives. It was really fun, and we've been together ever since.
Use these types of settings to encourage, reinforce.
I'm going to do a sound, and I want all of you to copy me. So I'm going to just do it, and I want you to copy me. See if you can do it. You guys ready? Gotta listen though.
And redirect sometimes behaviors that may not be acceptable, but we try to encourage a lot more positive behaviors with the use of these different avenues. By allowing them to speak and work with one another, they are able to develop a lot more social skills that they couldn't normally do outside of JHF.
It is a sense of community. The staff is very, very dedicated. The programs are excellent, and the outcomes for all of the residents here have been tremendous.
You know, he's here, and my goodness, he's going with the buyer of the food, and they bring all these carts of food back, and he puts it away, and he works in the kitchen, and waters the flowers and the plants, and I mean, he's just happy here.
You know, at the beginning of his illness, he wouldn't have been able to think outside of his own personal needs to help someone, especially when they're in need. So I think that maturity has absolutely come from his experience here at the JHF.
When we have family gatherings and things like that, things that John never used to do. I mean, he now, at Mother's Day, every mother in our family gets a gift from him. Sometimes it's a little candle for everybody. I mean, and sometimes it's a little rose, chocolate rose. And I mean, he's showing such consideration and things that before, you know, well, he couldn't do it. I mean, he just didn't have the wherewithal to manage to do that kind of stuff. And so it's been a blessing.
For my life, basically, it's got it back.
I know our other children, we have 6 in our family. He's one of 6. The other children are quite happy with the fact that the last many years now he's been doing so well.
So I'm so grateful that I don't have to worry about what's happening to him on a day-to-day basis.
Understand what we do here at JHF. I mean, this is really high-level, precise work that's cutting edge, and we must continue to build on this. The stigma of mental illness is challenging, but I'm very excited.
Founded in 1989, the John Henry Foundation is located in Santa Ana, California, and specializes in providing a safe, welcoming, and clinically supervised long-term residential community that focuses on the unique needs of adults with schizophrenia spectrum disorders. Help us make a difference in their lives. Please donate now to the John Henry Foundation.
We are making a difference, but with additional financial assistance, we could make a greater difference. We need your help to achieve our goals and to continue providing the critical services that we provide for people living with schizophrenia spectrum disorder. Thank you so much for considering giving to JHF.